Hello. Get ready with me as I try to get my life back together after social work almost tried to ruin my life this week, after one of the most horrible weeks I've had in quite a long time, where I literally came home physically sick like every day, and I'm currently sick. But yes, get ready with me to do things that bring me joy so that this week doesn't feel as awful as it really has been. So yes, I am a mess. This house is a mess. My brain is a mess. Like, this week has been a mess. Your girl has been going through it. Let's start from the beginning. Let me walk you through my week. So first of all, Sunday going into Monday, I got no sleep. I don't know if it was just the regular Sunday scaries, but I didn't get any sleep. So I probably didn't fall asleep Sunday night until about 3:30 a.m. Mind you, my alarm goes off at 5:15. By the time I did fall asleep, I wasn't even like fully asleep. It was like a half sleep. So that was a wash. Got to work Monday, was super tired all day. Thought I could just chill because my calendar was free. No. Got to work and instantly had to deal with a situation with the kiddo, and it was a lot of back and forth. It was a lot of dealing with the parent, and that might sound very simple, but when you're dealing with parents who have like substance abuse issues or mental health issues or just general issues, it is so emotionally draining. So like, I dealt with that Monday on top of like other just like things I'm constantly being pulled for when I'm at work. So like, I work in a school, I work in an elementary school, so student conduct things, hygiene things, all the touchy-feely things on top of like the actual crisis stuff. Your girl Monday came home, got right into bed, like didn't care about eating, nothing like that. By the time I got home on Monday, I already had a migraine. Fast forward to Tuesday, very much more of the same, to the point where like I was doing things to try to save the kids, y'all, that like honestly, somebody better get me a Mother's Day gift at this point, because it's like I really be taking care of these kids like they are my children.
Mental institution. Crazy. Bitch needs a straight jacket.
Super tapped out, like super tapped out. On top of having to do a suicide assessment and a threat assessment, and that was on top of trying to again save the world and be somebody's mama that I'm not. Going into Wednesday, another day that I thought would be chill. Nope, more suicide assessments, more threat assessments, more dealing with previous situations that weren't resolved, and also trying to project manage a field trip and attendance. And then I get the news that I'm being pulled probably to help out another school that isn't mine, that's mostly Spanish speaking, because the worker there is behind, and that's a whole other thing. So just being pulled and split into a million places all over again. By the time I got home Wednesday, I could feel like a cough in my throat, and I was like, I'm gonna get sick. Fast forward to yesterday, woke up sick, and I declined super fast. And I still went to work, and I had to do more of the things on top of like special education stuff all day yesterday, and literally started off here, and it was just like declining. Like, my coworkers felt so bad for me by the end of the day because I was like super stuffy, voice was hoarse, like done for. And then we have today where I had to go in sick, and then found out 2 of my kiddos' homes burned down. So I had to problem solve that, take on that other school that they assigned me for the foreseeable future. And yeah, here we are. That is just work stuff. That doesn't even count all the other like things that I have to do for my own living, you know? So I feel like I go to work and I project manage everybody else's life, and then I have to come home and find the energy to project manage mine. And that is where I failed, people, because I had no more energy left. So I did not project manage my life well this week. Whereas last week I was like drinking green smoothies every day. I was walking like 3 miles every day. I was working out, I was eating well, I was feeling really good. This week, it's just a miracle that I made it. Like, seriously. Yes, I tried to still be mindful about my eating, but I did eat a lot of crap. I bought some cake. Like, I've been eating cake and candy. My skin freaking hates me. I'm still trying to fight off this cold, and my house is a mess. It's a direct reflection of my mental health. I need to grocery shop. Like, there's my hair. Like, there's just so many things I neglected because I was so busy saving everybody else. And when I tell y'all, I'm so tired. I am so tired of prioritizing everybody else's life and problems over my own. And then Beyonce dropped dates. Beyonce. So that was like a whole other thing thrown into this week, is here I am trying to strategize and figure out like how I'm gonna secure Renaissance tickets, because everybody's trying to secure Renaissance tickets. This week has just been stressful. But like, it comes down to the point where like, I cannot continue to prioritize everybody else above myself, and I can no longer be in a role where like I'm literally expected and commended for neglecting my personal self-care for others. Like, I know it's a really noble job, and I know everybody says like, oh, it's a thankless job and you are so amazing for choosing this, and like people tell me all the time like, you're one of the best social workers I know, like you're so good. And I appreciate all of that, because I do truly try to show up and be the best social worker that I can be. Like, I'm a great social worker. I will toot my own horn. At the same time, I recognize that I can be really good at something and still not want to do it anymore. And that's where I'm at. Like, I have given what I can. I feel like I have served my time. I have given my good karma into this world. And it is no longer my time to like pour into the community in this way. Like, I need to find another way to do it. And I forgot to talk about this one who decided to show his butt all week because there's a female dog in heat somewhere, and he's picked up on it and has lost his mind. Literally. So this weekend is really gonna be just me cleaning my place, because, honey, I don't even want to embarrass myself. I've already shown y'all how bad it can get. So yeah, clean my house so that I'm not feeling anxious even in my own space. My boyfriend is coming, so thankfully that means he's gonna cook and clean and take the dog out and do all those things, because when he's here, I literally don't have to lift a finger or a toe for those things. So love you, boo. I get my hair done tomorrow. My hair has been in this puff situation literally all week. Again, I neglected myself. I feel dusty, I look dusty, so I'm so glad I'm about to get my hair done tomorrow. What else do I need to do? I got some cool stuff that I ordered. I'll show y'all that in a few. And get ready with me to fix my life. Did Beyonce just drop a remix? Literally, as I'm trying to get my life together, Beyonce just dropped the remix. This is what I'm saying. She is stressing me out. Like, if y'all could be in these text messages with me and my sister and like my friends who are trying to go to this concert, like, girl, what are you doing? What do you want me to do? Like, if y'all don't know me, I am Hive. Like, I'm not just like, oh, I'm a B fan. I am Hive. What do you want me to do, sis? What do you want from me? Like, girl, what? Oh, you on my vloggy vlog. You want to say hey?
Hi, you guys.
Okay, finally got the house clean, finally showered, feeling like a whole new person, trying to get this skin together. So like I was saying, I have had like lots of stress, and so my skin has really been suffering because of it. And on top of everything, I have hormonal acne. And I was talking to one of my girlfriends about this, because sometimes when you have something like hormonal acne or anything really going on with your body, it can feel really isolating, because you're like, it feels like nobody else is really going through or has to deal with stuff like that the way you do. So like, life and social media and Photoshop and things make it seem like nobody is dealing with acne and nobody is really dealing with skin issues. And like, I'm dealing with all of the skin issues, not just from stress, but I also have hormonal acne. It did not kick in for me until adulthood. I really never started having breakouts until I had gotten into grad school. So I've been working with a dermatologist for a few years now to get it under control. And for me, that included going on like oral medication, not just birth control, but like oral medication, and try to get it together. And I was doing really well for a while. Like, I wasn't having any breakouts, but lately, like the last month, I've been having a whole lot of breakouts, mostly on my cheeks and jaw, which is like an indicator that it's hormonal. And hormonal acne is worsened by stress, just like everything else. Everything gets worse with stress. So I'm stressed, and my skin is showing it. That's also what this stress rash on my chest is, because hormonal flare here, again, made worse by stress. So trying to be very careful about my skin and lowering some stress. Thankfully, I see my derm on Monday, so we're gonna probably discuss me getting back on medication until I get this back under control. It can feel very isolating. It can feel very like embarrassing that you have to do things like medication or special treatments or things like that to get like your skin or your body, anything with your body, especially as a woman, under control. It can feel very, very, very embarrassing. But don't be embarrassed. 9 times out of 10, somebody else is going through the exact same thing. You just don't know it because they're using Photoshop and all of these other things. Or they just don't talk about it. Don't let social media fool you. Because I know I won't. So like I said, I am getting my hair done tomorrow. But to prepare, I like to detangle my hair a little bit the night before. And that's just because I have a whole lot of hair. This is the first year that I've like consistently got my hair blown out. And that is because I'm so bored with my hair. And I'm trying to be intentional about keeping up with my trims. I'm trying to do better with that because I did chop like 3 to 4 inches off at the end of the summer just to try to give my hair some TLC. Get your trims, y'all. Get them. Okay, I got 2 packages in this week from Etsy. A lot of people ask me, no, for real, some people do ask me where I get some of the stuff that I find, because I do like to find like quirky, kind of more custom handmade stuff. And I'm actually like in a season where I'm trying to be more, I don't want to use the word intentional, but just have fun with like accessories and clothes and stuff like that. I'm turning a new age in a couple months, like a big age, and I just feel like I should go into this era having fun, knowing like who I am, what I like, what looks good on my body, all that stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Etsy. I already opened, but I've been looking for a really cute canvas bag, like a tote bag, for my books and like stuff when I'm going to like the park and all of this. I'm dreaming about spring and imagining me going outside to the park. So yeah, I got this. It says Granger's Booksellers. Only the real will know who Granger's is. Gang, Hufflepuff. But yeah, I thought this was so cute. I got this. I will show you guys this. We're gonna open this one together. This one took a little bit longer, but it's something that I need. I don't own a lot of these, and I'm trying to up my game. Do not make it easy. And I got some jewelry. I got this one, which is the jadeite bracelet. So this one is the, if it stops swinging, so this one is the jadeite bracelet. It kind of looks like aquamarine, which is my birthstone. So I got that one bracelet, which I think is a gorgeous color. So yeah, I got both of these off Etsy. Shipping took about a week. They gave me a cute little discount code for my next order because they already know I'm gonna be ordering more. But yeah, I'm always ordering stuff off Etsy, so let me know if y'all want me to start doing like Etsy finds videos, or like dropping links to some of my favorite Etsy shops and stuff like that, because your girl is always on Pinterest and your girl is always on Etsy. Etsy's like my online Target. More of that. I'm done on this Friday night. My man just pulled up. So yeah, I'm about to get rubbed on and catered to, and I will see y'all in the morning when I go to get my hair done. It is so cold this morning. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I am not a winter girl. I'm a spring girl, and this is just depressing for me. Like, would not wish this on my worst enemy. Kind of cold. Plus, I'm still a little sick. I still have a cold. And last night, breathing was a whole task. I know you can probably hear it in my voice. Like, it gets better throughout the day, but first thing in the morning is a struggle. So, I'm really hoping that my hair appointment makes me feel better. Like, I'm really looking forward to getting my hair washed by someone else. I forgot to grab, I have like a non-dandruff shampoo that I wanted to try this time, but I forgot it at home, and I don't have enough time to go back and grab it to give to her. So we'll see. I'm also going to ask my dermatologist to look at my scalp and figure out and get like a medicated shampoo to use going forward, because I do get a lot of buildup on my scalp. Let me tell y'all, when you get older, you like, your body changes, your skin changes, your hormones, especially if you're a woman, like your hormones start doing things that make your skin or whatever do other things. Like, it's so hard to keep up with everything. So like, I know there's some people who like just hate going to doctors or don't think they need a specialist, or like rely on like the internet. But baby, one thing about me, I'm gonna go to a doctor. I am going to pay that copay because it's already coming out of my paycheck. So yeah, one thing about me, I'm gonna go to a doctor. I can't wait till I get in the light so y'all can really see it. Cheyenne did her thing, per usual. And y'all, my hair has grown back so fast. If I can find the video, I'll show y'all how short it was. Put my glasses on. I can't go nowhere without these. But yeah, when I get home, I'll look for the video to add in here, just or the picture, so I can show y'all how much it's really grown. Cause yeah, my hair has grown back so much. When I first started going to her in September, I cut off like 4 inches of hair, and like I could feel the difference. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you got a little trim. Like, no, we cut. Look at this. We cut like 4 inches of hair, and when I tell you, as Cheyenne just said, like, it's grown back with interest. Like, it's giving body, it's giving length. And honestly, I know as much as we don't like our trims, that has been the saving grace for my hair. Like, detangling is easier, getting my hair done is like less of a hassle, it's just healthier, it's definitely more body. We're growing out these layers. Like, get into that. And I was gonna do some different color, but honestly, I'm still really liking this brown on me. So we're gonna let her do her thing. But yeah, like, not bad. I'm obsessed. This is exactly what I needed to kick off my self-care weekend, to get myself back together and to, you know, feel like myself again. Now I'm gonna go home, check on the boys and the dogs and the things, and hopefully drag my boyfriend to go to the grocery store with me, because I don't feel like doing all of it by myself. So we can figure out what he's cooking. I'm framing it as like, this is what I'm making, but it's gonna be him. So I'm just trying to get him up. And I also want to go to Lowe's, because if you watched the apartment tour video, you saw the jewelry box that my mom gave me. I want to refurbish it, repurpose it. Like, I'm still gonna use it as a jewelry box, so I don't know if repurpose is the right word, but I want to paint it, and maybe even do something on the inside if I can get that velvet out of it. I don't know, but I definitely want to paint it. So I want to go to Lowe's and pick out a potential paint color, or 2 or 3, because I really don't know what color I want to paint it. I am just hoping that, like, once I get there, it'll speak to me and I'll know exactly what color I'm trying to do. I feel like I have enough greens and teals and blues and stuff in my house right now, but I also want it to be a color that, like, once I move, I'll still like it and it'll still fit into whatever thing I got going on. So yeah, I'm gonna try to drag him to Lowe's. It's still super cold out here, and we are not cold people, so trying to get him probably out of the bed. I'm gonna be doing this all day. Trying to get him out of bed to go to Lowe's is gonna be hard. He's not a shopper like me. Like, we grew up literally with mom saying, like, we're going shopping. Like, we knew that's what we did on Saturdays. We got up, we cleaned, we went shopping. Blake is not like that at all. I literally have to drag him when I'm going, and I like to go from store to store to store. Like, it is a 8 to 5 thing, if I can. But he is like done by store too, and don't let the first store be Target. He's already over it, so he's not a really fun shopping partner. But either way, I'm gonna see if I can get him to go grocery shopping and go to Lowe's with me. And yeah, hopefully we find some cute colors. We will see. I was successful, y'all. We are on our way to go get breakfast, and then we're gonna go to the grocery store, and then we are going to Lowe's to look at paint colors. We are leaving brunch. My food was not good at all, and service was absolutely trash, so that was a letdown. Now we're about to go grocery shopping, and then we're gonna hit Lowe's. I think I'm gonna do like this cream off-white situation for the jewelry box, which is a totally different color than what I expected initially, but the more I think about it, the more I think think that's what I want to do. It'll look a little bit more antique-y. I don't think I'm gonna do chalk paint, 'cause that's like not my thing anymore. I used to do chalk paint a lot, but I think I'm gonna look for, we'll see. We'll do some different shades. For me, always get a sample size because it usually goes longer than what you expect it to be. And then check out the mist tints, because you might come up on a color that you didn't even know you wanted, and you can get like a whole gallon for like $10, $15 when they're usually like $50. So don't say I never taught you anything. Okay, so we finally made it back home with all of my stuff from Lowe's. I think I'm gonna try to do this today. I don't know. So I don't think I showed everything that I ended up getting in the store. So I got 1-2-3 primer for the first coat. And then I ended up getting the sample. This is why I say get a sample, because samples are really the only size that you really need for projects like this, because this will go a long way. And I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the color, but it's like a nude color. It's called, I put it in my purse, I'll remember it. Naples, I think is what I got. Maple. It's like a nudish. Got this like $2 drop cloth. I'm doing this outside on the patio anyway, but just in case, I got like a little cheap drop cloth. And then literally any little brushes. Like I got a 3-pack. I think the 3-pack was like $8. So like a skinny brush, and then big brush, angle brush. And then I already have a sander, and I have like sand sponges, and then I have sandpaper, but then I also have like an actual electric sander to sand this thing down. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get to this today, but I have to like clean it, take off the hardware, and do all of that stuff. And part of me feels like I should save this for another video, but we're here now, so we're gonna get started. Okay, actually no, it's too cold outside, so we're inside. Again, this is why this hallway is good usage of space for me. And people are like, oh, what are you gonna do with this long hallway? I'm gonna do projects in this long hallway because the lighting is gonna stay the same. I'm not using any types of spray paint, so the smell of paint shouldn't be too overwhelming. And yeah, I have space. So I'm gonna drop this drop cloth in this hallway. I'm going to clean this jewelry box, and then I'm going to sand it and prime it. And maybe even get the first real coat of paint on. We'll see. right, y'all. So we are we are all sanded. We are primed. And Blake is giving up on me for the day. He claims I have given him a foot cramp and I never let him rest. And he says it's Black History Month and he didn't sign up for this. Either way, I'm prepped. The only thing I have to do now is go back over with 2 coats of the Naples paint and then do a top gloss. And that's not happening today. So y'all will see the finishing results in my next video. Thank you for hanging out with me while I try to get back to myself after a very, very, very stressful week. I'm glad that I was able to bring myself some joy. Do something this week that makes you happy. Do something that's just for you. Do something that brings you joy. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.